Hello everyone at Montessori Center Room. I am so happy to be outside today, and I would like to share with you, first of all, my backyard has a huge oak tree back there that's probably over 100 years old. And we have lots and lots of land behind us. And if you'll notice that X type thing in the backyard, that's where all the water drainage goes. So when it rains a lot, the water comes down through the gutters and then through my backyard and then on its way even further. So today I noticed that the trees have blossoms and buds and that it's really springtime and beautiful outside. So I have two books here that talk about something that happens in spring. One's called Waiting for Wings by Lois Ehlert, and the other one is called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. They're both about something specific. So I wonder if you can help me figure out what is similar about these two books and what is different. So we'll start with Waiting for Wings by Lois Ehlert. So usually we have a title. Whoops, my dog is moving my chair. She's trying to come around. I might have to start over. So we have the title here of what the book is called, and then it's by the person who wrote the book, and then it usually has another person who did the illustrations. But this person, Lois Ehlert, did the words for the book. She's the author, and she's the illustrator as well. And she did these beautiful illustrations through cutting out pieces of beautifully colored paper. It's called Waiting for Wings. And it says, out in the fields, eggs are hidden from view. Do you see those little circles on the green plant? Clinging to leaves with butterfly glue. Soon, caterpillars hatch. They creep and chew. Can you see the holes there in the leaves and the little caterpillar? Here it says, each one knows what it must do. What do you think they're doing? That's right, they're eating the leaves so that they can grow bigger and stronger. Find a place where winds don't blow. Then make a case in which to grow. Caterpillars' changes now begin. Body and wings take shape within. When it's time, each case is torn. And some of you might remember the name of that case. It's called a chrysalis. So when it's time, each case is torn. Wings unfold and new butterflies are born. They pump their wings and get ready to fly. Then hungry butterflies head for the sky, looking for flowers with nectar to eat. They catch a whiff of something sweet. They follow that fragrant scent of perfume until they find our garden in bloom. I see lots of flowers here. We've been waiting for wings. the butterflies say. We watch them circle, land on their feet. You see their little legs and their body, their torso and their abdomen, and their huge wings. They unroll their tongues and begin to eat. They dip and sip. Then fly away back home to the fields. They have eggs to lay. And then at the back of the book, the author Lois Ehlert and the illustrator Lois Ehlert gives a lot of descriptions of different types of butterflies and at their different stages. So you can see they have the caterpillar here, the chrysalis over here, the holes from the leaves where they ate, and the butterfly. And I noticed something about the butterfly. It looks the same on this side as it does on this side. And that's true for each of these butterflies. They are called symmetrical, the same on one side as the other. The author also shows some beautiful illustrations of flowers, which is where the butterflies get the nectar that help them to live until they're able to reproduce more eggs and to keep the butterflies' lives going. So, that's the book, Waiting for Wings by Lois Ehlert. Now we have another book that involves caterpillars and maybe a butterfly too. Let's see. This one's called The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. I noticed something. This one also has only one person's name here. That tells me that this person not only wrote the words, the author, but he also did the illustrations. And just like Lois Ehlert, he does not paint, he does not draw. He uses pieces of beautifully colored paper and cuts them out to do his illustrations. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the sun came up, and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. She started to look for some food. On Monday, she ate through one apple, but she was still hungry. On Tuesday, she ate through 2 pears, but she was still hungry. On Wednesday, the caterpillar ate through 3 plums. 1, 2, 3. But guess what? She was still hungry. On Thursday, she ate through 4 strawberries. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you think she was still hungry? She was. On Friday, that caterpillar ate through 5 oranges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But guess what? She was still hungry. On Sunday, she ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. How do you think she felt after that? Not so good. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf, and after that, she felt much better. Now the caterpillar wasn't hungry anymore, and she wasn't a little caterpillar anymore either. She was a big, fat caterpillar. She built a small house called a cocoon or a chrysalis around herself. She stayed inside for more than 2 weeks, then nibbled a hole in her chrysalis and pushed her way out. And then she was a beautiful butterfly. So, what do you notice about the things that are the same in this book? The things that are similar? Both books had only one author and illustrator, and it was the same person. That means they are similar. Another thing that was similar was that they both were about the same type of story. A caterpillar or a butterfly laying an egg, and then growing into a caterpillar. The caterpillar ate and ate and ate until it became really big and strong and healthy. And then it went into its chrysalis and came out as a butterfly. So, another thing I noticed that was the same or similar between these two books were what they did with the pages. This book has the background is the same for many pages in a row, and the bottom part has pages that flip. So the top stays the same and the bottom changes. In this book, the same thing happens. There's tiny pages that flip, and the background stays the same. The way these books are different is that this book, Waiting for Wings, tells the whole story of the butterfly becoming from the caterpillar, but then the circle that happens, and that butterfly comes back to lay the eggs. And the difference with this book is that the story begins as an egg, grows into a caterpillar, turns into a chrysalis, emerges as a butterfly, but that's the end of the story for this book. The difference in this book, Waiting for Wings, is that Lois Ehlert tells us the rest of the story, and that is that the butterfly also has to go and find food and nectar from the flowers, and then the butterfly continues the cycle of life by laying the eggs when she or he is ready to die. So, those are the differences and similarities between these two stories about the same thing, butterflies, which are coming into being right now in the springtime. So you can look around and see if you can find caterpillars outside or maybe little eggs. If you turn leaves over, sometimes you'll see the little eggs on the underside of a leaf. And I'm going to pause here and then go inside, and I have a little art project that goes along with our butterfly books. So I'll see you in a minute.